What games did you play as a child?
Oh, we played an awful lot of games. We were always out in the street. And we had this one about, here we go round the mulberry bush, all on a Sunday morning. This is the way we go to mass. Monday, this is the way we wash our clothes. That was as if we were scrubbing the scrubbing brush. What would we call it? The washboard, you know. Tuesday, this is the way we iron our clothes, another day. And each day of the week, and we all played that, running round in a ring. Then we had...
Did you play picky or hopscotch?
Oh, we did. We played the picky and we played the hopscotch. We had one was 6 beds and the other was 12 beds. Now, you see, where we were along our street, there were flags, so they were very easy to mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you see. And the bed then was number 7.
That would be on the footpath.
On the footpath. We took over the footpaths. I don't know how anybody was able to pass with us. And the same with the hopscotch. And then we'd say ball games, you know, Cinderella, Umbrella, Twist, Turn Around, I forget the next bit. And we had what we called Tig then, you know. Somebody had to do the hunt, and the minute you hit the other person, and then they took it over from there.
Did you mention a game called Who's Going Round My Stony Wall?
Yes.
Could you tell me about that game? I never heard of it before.
Yes, somebody would be more or less bent down, and everybody else would be hopping around, and the person inside would say, "Who's going round my stony wall?" And the answer would be, "No one but Limping Tom." Let's see. And he'd ask us some question. I kind of forget it now. He'd ask a question and you'd have to give an answer in numbers or something, whatever. They'd count up then of where you were in the line, and then you'd have to go in then, and you'd have to be east at the stony wall, and someone else would take the place of Limping Tom.
Did you play hide and seek?
Oh yes, we're forever playing hide and seek. Across the road from us was a garage with the petrol pumps, and of course that would be one of the places where you'd hide behind the petrol pump. Then beside that again you had Lenan's sawmills, and we'd be gone in there hiding behind fallen trees that they would be ready for shavings or whatever they were going to do with them. Now that was kind of contained in that little area.
That was near home?
Near home it was. Another time then we'd be gone off up the wood, up behind, well, Sheehan's was there at the time, I suppose. Another family before Sheehan's, I think. But anyway, and here would be the poor person who had to go following and looking for all of us. So other times went off across the river up by Christy Coughlin's. And I suppose whoever was searching for us had nearly to go back home in the end.
And did you go near the woolen O'Dwyer's, the woolen mill? Did you go in that area?
Not for the hides now, but later on when we were a little bit older, we would go over there around Blackwell's, and then we'd cross the river and we'd go over there to the mill, and poor Mr. What's his name, was in charge. Well, his daughter was in my class at school, Mac. And he'd come over and he'd have his fist up to us. And of course some of the boys would go over, and what would they do? Steal the peas. You know, the peas were growing there, the poor man minding the peas, and here were the lads coming across the river with all the peas.